What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Dungecraft. Oh, over here, I don't know if you guys watched the Eater of Worlds commentary, but we were making fun of Max's penis-looking tower, and you'll see right there that there's a tree that's kind of falling apart. Somebody surrounded it with like a ton of those big-ass tall trees, like that one right there, and like these here, and we told him he needed to wax that shit. So apparently he has a very good, what do you call him? A wax artist? Fuck, I don't know. Now I'm just sounding stupid. Wait a minute, that was copper. Pyro needs copper. I do break for copper. It's true. Wow, one piece. Seriously, server? Really? Ugh. Anyways, today what we're going to be doing, those of you guys who may have been watching this recently, we've been working on some farms with Forestry. And I don't know how much of this I've shown you guys since I've updated a bit, but we have our big ass, what do you call it, cactus farm over here. This is our peat bog. This is tree farm number 1. And this over here, let me go ahead and make it daytime again. This is tree farm number 2. Now the reason I have 2 tree farms, and I need to get some more peat from the peat bog thing. Oh, and be careful. Don't be an idiot like me. If you're messing around with a peat bog, obviously it produces peat. Make sure you always leave yourself a little peat here. And don't steal it all from yourself. Because if you steal it all from here, then you obviously can't make peat. And then the engines won't run. And then you kind of like 86 yourself completely. Anyways, what we need here, I'm going to go ahead and put 32 in you and 32 in you. This is my logger, obviously, and my arboretum. Arboretum plants, trees, and places humus, which is the black stuff here. And it also gathers the sand. Every time a tree grows in humus, it creates sand, which is the main reason we need these farms, is because sand is a key component in the making of peat. And then obviously, well, not obviously, this is a forester. Foresters, and obviously it won't work with bone meal, but this is a forester. Forester uses, what do you call it, fertilizer to make these grow at an increased rate, which I should be able to do soon. I'll have enough stuff to really work on that. So we've got that running, we've got this running. Let's go ahead and cycle. Actually, I'm going to let that run for a second. It's going to have to cycle all the sand out. And we'll come over here and do the same thing. Now I'm only putting 32 in the in these engines because honestly, 32 will burn for a really, really long time. So it pretty much keeps you rocking and rolling. Do you have enough tree? Oh yeah, you're not going to have any problems with trees anytime soon. I'm going to go ahead and help it out and take these sand blocks real quick. Now, the problem that I have with this current setup is every time I log on, I have to restart the engines, obviously, and then I have to come around here and break all of the sand. Well, I don't have to break it. Well, obviously break it itself, but I have to get all the sand, and then once I have the sand, then I can make more bog earth. And once I've got more bog earth, then I can start the peat farm thing up again. And, you know, it's just a pain in the ass because it could be really nice if it was all automated, but I don't have it all automated yet. So yesterday I dug a bunch of trenches, and you'll see right here, I'll go ahead and show you. This trench right here runs the length over to here. This right here is the, I believe that's the, well, shit, now I don't know where I'm at. We'll do sand. Drop, whoops, drop. Oh, really? You're going to be that guy? There we go. Okay, let me break this down again. There we go. Oh, come on! Oh, that's right. I have an underground floor here. Anyways, this is my little house here. The peat and this tree farm will come in through this tunnel here. Over there, peat and the tree farm will go through over there. And then I'm going to bring them in here. I'm going to have a series of auto crafting tables that will process everything. Now, you may be asking, what the hell is this? Well, this right here is a deployer. Now I'm going to fill this basically with buckets. We're going to replace this right here with a pneumatic tube, and then I'm going to have a retriever here. And then down underneath here somewhere we're going to have probably a, what do you call it? a chest where we'll store all that stuff. Now I've got all of that stuff done. Let me see if there's any more sand in here we can go ahead and gank. Oh, wow. Damn, you've been effective. And this is basically the only reason I have these tree farms. It's not because I actually need the wood. It's mainly just because I need massive, massive amounts of sand, honestly, and just ridiculous amounts. Now, if there's a more efficient way to get sand than with tree farms, feel free to let me know. And this, of course, is going to be my little processing chamber. I built it yesterday. I just realized now it kind of looks like an emo creeper. If an emo creeper was made of red brick. That's kind of makes me sad now. The other nice thing about these peat engines is they produce ash, and the ash is awesome. You can use it for a variety of things. Some of it is humus, which you use to run the tree farm. So these basically have a nice parasitic codependent relationship. You can also use it for, what do you call it? Fertilizer. Now you're going to notice I have compost here. Compost is made with, oh, come on. Why doesn't it have the recipe? Oh, right here. Yes, you can see ash surrounding dirt will give you 1 compost. So we have obviously tons and tons and tons of ash. So making compost is pretty easy. And then once you've got it, I believe you just surround it with dirt, and that will give you humus. Yep. As you can see, humus is pretty easy to make. Also, as a byproduct, this thing produces copious amounts of sand, so not really an issue at all. So I'm going to finish doing my little cycle here, get these 3 engines bumping and grinding hardcore, and then we're going to go ahead and dive into our little automated process that we're going to set up inside the evil emo creeper. Okay, so now that we've gotten our engines out there all set up and sorted, we have moved our crafting tables, or set up our automated crafting tables inside. Now, to do an automated crafting table, they're a very simple recipe. It's simply 4 wooden gears surrounding a crafting table. Now, I made the retriever and the filter last night before we got started. But you can see the nice thing about these crafting tables is you can place what you want them to make inside of here, and then you basically just feed them whatever you want, and they will continuously produce this. So we're going to be making, actually no, we're not going to make this here. Pull you out. Right here we're going to be making our ash into, well, at least some of our ash, into compost. Whoops. There we go. And then over here we're going to be making some, what do you call it? Oh, I don't have enough. Damn it, Bobby. There we go. So the nice thing about this little machine is they constantly produce the resources that I need. And then over here, we're going to put, whoops, 1 compost. And then we're going to surround this with dirt, which will make, as you can see, 1 humus. So that will be what these over here, the tree farms, need to produce. Now I need to get a little sand from them. There we go. That ought to be sufficient. And this is going to be the more complicated recipe because basically we're going to have to set up the retriever to yank out the empty buckets from this. So we'll be setting this up over here, and what we're going to have is we're going to have a water bucket here. And then we're going to have sand surrounding it by 4. There we go. And then dirt around that. And now you have your bog earth. So this right here, and you can't really see it. Well, let me make sure I'm not in creative. No. Pull that out. Okay, so right here, basically, I've got a water source block right there, and then right over here we've got a water source block as well. So those 2 water source blocks with the middle slot, which is right here, they mesh together and make an infinite water source. So this thing right here is basically going to just yank buckets. Basically it's a right click effect, that's what the deployer does. And so that's just going to suck that out constantly, and then we're going to have a retriever which is going to yank hopefully empty buckets out of this thing. So I'm going to have to be careful with how it all works out. Actually, I got to play around with it a bit because I've never really done automated crafting. But we'll do a filter, I believe, out of here that will yank. Actually, I think it will just deposit it all to a chest. It depends. And if it deposits it out of a chest, then we're going to just put a red power cable or tube here, and the appropriate stuff will get yanked out. So I'm going to go ahead and set all of this up, play around with it, and once I get it figured out, I'll show you guys the full process, and we'll go over that step by step. Alright, so we now have the buckets more or less automated. You can see that down here we have a timer that's clicking. This feeds into a red power tube. We've got a retriever here. We have our, honestly, I don't remember what that thing's called. And then we have our filter. I think this is a deployer. And basically all the deployer does is right click. That's really all it does for everything in its inventory. And if it's right clickable, it will right click. If it's not, it won't. As soon as it's right clicked, we've got a filter right here with a full bucket. And obviously we've got, we've got the retriever here with an empty bucket. Now it's powered from the outside. Let me go ahead and make it day so you guys can see. Unfortunately, this is still a little ugly, so I need to fix this. But up there, we've got our bat box, and there are a few solar panels we have rigged up. So that will keep that in juice. And we run that down the wall. Unfortunately, there's no way to really make this pretty, really, because right here, you can't run these cables apparently downstairs, which, why, ELRM? Why? Oh, and then of course, you know, we got to do our little busted pipe here. What I'll probably do is make some covers to make this a little bit prettier, and I'll move that from right there over one, and then try and make it look like it's not such a sloppy hack. So anyways, let me show you guys how this works, and just to give you guys a little bit better look down here, I'll come down here and show you. This is a wooden jacketed red wire that connects to the setups. This right here was something that what do you call it? Guido was trying to do when he was building the castle. I honestly didn't even know it was here until I started building this base, and I was down here digging, trying to bring this in. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I bumped into somebody's elaborate prank there at first. I was a little worried that, you know, a nuke was going to go off or something. But got a timer set to 1 second. I'll probably increase that to 2 seconds a little bit later just to be easier on John so he doesn't freak out. That's pretty much the setup. And then right here is where the buckets go. So let me go ahead and turn creative on real quick so I can get out of this hole. Slide over here. Turn creative mode off. And let me show you guys how this works. So we're just going to assume, for the sake of jest, that the buckets were made. So we're going to go ahead and put the buckets in here. And you'll see the buckets are now cycling in. The deployer is now chunking. And you can see the full buckets are being spit out the back of the filter. And then they're coming over here to the chest. And they will slowly fill this chest up over time, which makes it pretty much awesome. So our next goal is going to be one of the byproducts of this is dirt. So I need to figure out a way to split dirt. Whoa, not quite sure what's going on there. I need some dirt to go into this chest, and then I'm going to want some dirt to go into, I believe, this chest. So I've got to figure out, I think we honestly need dirt in all of these. And it's kind of tricky because as far as I know, there's no efficient way with these automatic, because we're basically using like 3 different mods. You know, we've got Forestry over here that's producing our products. We've got, I think these are Buildcraft automatic crafting tables to produce. We've got Buildcraft pipes here. And then we're also going to have red power that is funneling our sorting systems and such. So I don't know if there's a way, I wish there was a way, but I don't think there is, to split dirt between all of these. And the one flaw in my system is once these chests fill up, they can't get any more stuff. So that's going to make things a little bit odd because eventually they will fill up. So probably about once every 2 or 3 days, I'm going to have to come through here and fix the sorting system. But I'm going to go ahead and run pipe from the forestry setup over here, get it over to the crafting table here, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when we're actually producing bog earth. And hopefully I can get that done today. We'll see. All right, so after a little bit of playing around, I think I've got a semi-functional system for the moment. It's not 100% done yet because I've still got to figure out how to sort it correctly, but I do have sand and earth that will be transported out from here. Now, if you look right here, we've got a redstone engine. I'll show you underneath here in a second with a wooden pipe. That is going to be pumping, well, you just saw it, but it'll pump dirt out from there. Over here, I've got basically the same thing. We've got a redstone engine right there. There's our little setup, and you can see we've got sand being pumped out of this one. Whoops, out of this one. And then over here, seriously, over here we've got the same basic setup, except the only difference is, I mean, obviously we've got the redstone engine and sand being pumped out there as well. The only difference is instead of going into its own chest, it is being sorted into these chests. So let me run over here real quick and show you guys the setup. For now, I'm just going to be pumping them into barrels. I'm going to have to figure out how to use this with barrels in a minute, but we've got our crystal chest, which should give us plenty of storage to store just about anything. And then down over there, we've also got another crystal chest at the bottom, and we've got another filter set up there as well. Now, right up here, as you can see, do I still have any redstone? Damn it, I want to go make some more redstone wire. Right up here, you've got this connected perfectly. Well, almost perfectly. Maybe I can put a little piece of redstone in here to suffice for now. Please, 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 please. Yes. Okay. So now you can see this is cycling. And that's cycling perfect, hopefully. And that should be pulling dirt out of this. You know, it's supposed to be. Why isn't it back? Oh, that's why it's not working. Okay. Let's pull one piece of dirt. Oh, I've got dirt here. Keep one in here. Put you there. Okay, we're going to just click here, and we're going to put dirt there. Now that should hopefully be pulling dirt out now. Please be pulling dirt out now. Well, isn't that unfortunate? I can't tell if it's my setup or if it's the way... No, that is definitely cycling. This appears to be cycling. It's just a lot lighter. It's not quite dark. But you can see the lights are flickering here. Let's make sure the barrels aren't updating. I guess I can't really see that unless I turn... There we go, creative on. Nope, not vacuuming at all. Alright, well, let me see if I can figure out why my filter isn't working for me. Alright, so the issue was it wasn't red alloy wire. So as you can see, we've got the stacks going up there. They're going to hit the barrel. Whoa, why is that going back down? Oh, shit. Well, that's something good to know. One of the issues is I haven't set it up. Let me go ahead and turn creative. There we go, up. Okay, let's turn creative off now. Pull. I just need one. Can I have... No, I don't want them all! Here, I just want one. Can I have one? Oh, you son of a whore. There we go. Alright. Oh, and apparently, due to the redstone signal underneath, my door is slamming shut repeatedly. I'm pretty sure it's trolling me. Okay, and we're just going to put one sand in there. There we go. That should soften up the log jam at this point. Because I don't believe 2 stacks of 6... Oh, serious. Oh, you damn door. I don't believe 2 stacks of 64 can be loaded into a pipe or into a barrel at once. But as you can see, they do seem to be loading up now. Hopefully they will fill more than 64, because otherwise I'm going to be a very angry badger. And it does not look like, for whatever reason, it will take more than 6... Oh, it's because they're loading in from the bottom. Fuck. Okay, so the issue with barrels, and I can go ahead and stop this. That'll explain why I'm having problems. Gonna have to change this up a little bit, but anyways, the issue with barrels, and do I have my creative back on? They can only be loaded efficiently from the top. Now, if this cable came around to the top here, these would load just fine, but since they're on the bottom, it'll only load up to 64, and then it stops working. So what I'm going to have to probably do is put a router on the bottom down here, and then with a router, I can actually connect both of these to one pipe, and it will load just fine at that point. So, but this is the start of our setup. It's still terribly sloppy, and it's going to need a lot more work. But the nice thing is, once I get the sorting here fixed, we will have plenty of dirt inside the house. And let me just show you guys what it'll look like when it's all said and done. Oh, damn it! Oh, well. Turn off. There we go. Punch. Give me. We'll just come over here. We're just going to drop this in and this in. There we go. And then I don't know if I need to turn this wooden pipe on. I think I do. So we'll just drop... I guess we'll just go sloppy for now since we're just demoing. There we go. And we need a redstone torch, which thankfully I have. I don't think I can put a redstone on a wall, though. Or glass. No. Well, damn it. It's like this build is being as difficult as is humanly possible. Fine. We'll just punch you out. Oh, that's not going to work. Where's our diamond? There we go. We're just going to break this for now. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Yeah, when you put reinforced glass in something, it's reinforced. There we go. And we just put you here. And you here. Perfect. And now you're going to see bog earth coming through. And I had hoped we would be seeing the buckets, but apparently the buckets are going to stay over here, so I'm going to have to add that to the closed system. So I'm noticing problems with my little setup that I will have to tweak for the next video. Namely, the buckets stay over here as opposed to being put into here, and we still need to get our little sorting set up here, but you guys get the general idea. Epic fail pyro style. Hopefully I can get this a little bit better automated. If you guys have any ideas on how to better sort this, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, or if you like, do a video response showing me your setup, and I will approve that and give you a shout out in the next video should your setup be picked as worthy enough, which, considering how terrible my setup is, it really won't take much. It really won't take much at all, so... Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video, even though it was full of fail. I will get this little sorting system sorted, and wow, sorting system sorted. Beautiful. Hopefully have this ready by the time we do the next video on Wednesday. On Tuesday, Tuesdays and Thursdays are now going to be Terra Firma Craft. So tomorrow I will have a nice TFC video for you guys. I guess that's it. So if you liked the video, click the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.